And the best thing to do is for those who want to help is to donate money to their local food pantry or food bank, because then the food that is needed can be acquired much cheaper wholesale, more or less wholesale, than a person who tries to buy food and then donate the food.
Hey, welcome back to another episode of the Bob Carr Show. In the studio today, returning, which I don't think he would return, but fellow client, customer, employee, and just a good all-around friend, Bill Selway. Appreciate you coming back today and chatting for a little bit.
It's always good to be here. I'm just as amazed that you offered to have me come back.
Well, it's mutual then. Mutual. So how you been, Bill?
Great.
You do a lot of traveling, or what's happening?
We have been. Yeah, we've been going down to North Carolina, try to spend a week to 10 days every month if we can get away.
That's you and Lorraine?
Right, and that works out good.
Okay.
And of course, we have lots of responsibilities up here, which is still a good balance, good life balance.
I gotcha.
Yep.
So let's dive in. Last time you were here, last year, we were talking about the food bank. Tell me what's happening with that.
Well, we had a banner year this year, 2022, wrapped it up. We gave away about 115 turkeys at Thanksgiving with fixing boxes. With people still in line, we gave away everything but the shelves.
Wow.
And for those people who might see this, who might be thinking about what the need is, there was a big need, obviously, during the pandemic when people weren't able to go to work and so forth. And then that sort of tamped down a little bit. Things got back to sort of normal. But we have seen that with inflation and people who were previously maybe on the margin but not really in need, didn't want to come out for any help, our numbers are ticking back up again. We used to feed 45 to 50 families every week, and now it's in the 70s. And that's
wow,
in
really?
In the last 2 to 3 months, it's going in that.
Wow.
So all of that adds to the cost of our acquiring food, although we did have a lot of help from the American Rescue Act for the last 2 years in food grants, which helped us. But that ends December 31st. And I have a feeling the need is not going to stop just because the assistance stops.
So there's always a need for food.
Always
to
need
help
for
people.
food.
Because someone's always down on their luck somewhere.
Right.
Regardless.
And the best thing to do is for those who want to help is to donate money to their local food pantry or food bank, because then the food that is needed can be acquired much cheaper wholesale, more or less wholesale, than a person who tries to buy food and then donate the food. That's a much more efficient way to do it.
I gotcha.
It's going to be a challenging year in this year, 2023, just because of the fact that a lot of the assistance has stopped, need is going up, and we're working on strategies to try to sustain that for the
And how many years has the church been doing this?
Before I started with them in 2013, and it was going for
strong
10
then.
years
Was it strong then?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So
And I won't take this the wrong way, but you're not the only church doing this. So there's a big need to help out folks that get down on their luck.
There are 450 pantries in Central Maryland.
No.
Yes.
400 just in Maryland?
Yes. Yep.
Wow.
And they're mostly supported by the Maryland Food Bank in their various locations.
Gotcha.
And,
big demand.
Yeah, big demand.
Bill, tell me a little bit about Lorraine and her artwork. When you and I you designed your garage makeover, and we helped with you a couple years ago, performing the makeover, getting it organized. I remember one time I was up there on a Saturday, and she was putting things away, and she was showing me some of her artwork. I haven't talked to her recently, but how's her artwork coming along?
Great. She's continuing to do a lot of oil painting, landscapes, golfscapes, seascapes, which is what she seems to like. And just in the last couple of weeks, she's got her artwork on Fine Art America under Lorraine Selway. If anybody Googles Fine Art America and looks for her name, you can see all of the paintings.
So she's showcasing it on there.
Right.
No kidding.
And I think,
congratulations.
Yeah, thanks. And I think that, she's always had that businesswoman background. So she knows how to get all that stuff done.
Yep.
And this is where the businesswoman and the artist
come together.
meets. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, she's excited about it.
Good
It's
deal.
going well.
Good deal. We got to get her down here one day. You think we can talk her into doing a podcast together?
Yeah.
I might get her down here and get some artwork up and get it
Okay.
out there.
Sure.
Because a lot of people are interested in that. Thanks for coming in and doing this episode with us today.
Always my pleasure.
This wraps up another episode of the Bob Carr Show. Stay tuned next week, and we'll have another episode of the Bob Carr Show, and we'll talk to you soon.